to the channel, everyone. Enjoyed that song a little bit. This is driving one of my new favorite tanks in the game, the UDES 14.5. And yes, this is usual. This is not the usual commentary that I do these days with the text. We're doing a talk one because I want to talk about my decision making in this particular game, where it was good, where it was bad, and also a little bit about the peculiarities of this tank and how I was using it. This particular match, which, to be fair, a little slow at the start, because that's the nature of playing a gun depression medium. Sometimes you get a wild starting match because the enemy team decides to give you lots and lots of free side shots from right up here. And then there are the times when they're not that dumb, and you get to sit there and be patient. So this tank, well, it has a superb 105mm gun, and 14 degrees of gun depression. So this is the spot. I can poke over, expose very small amount of the tank, and look to put pretty heavy alpha shells with good pen into people's flanks. But as long as the enemy team is not willing to push for past that corner, there's not a lot I can do. I'm certainly not going to poke against the other corner over there. Not only do I have a counterpart over there, and therefore might be packing the same gun, but he might have other tanks with him, and if you look at the mini-map, you'll notice that I am remarkably alone here at the moment. So I am definitely going to play it very, very safe right now. As a result, this battle is a little bit, well, boring. So, because I'm bored, I decided to look for a shot. Oh, look, there's an Object 416 with a stock turret. Rather than stick around and potentially get slapped by a 300 alpha damage shot, I decided to pull back after taking a quick swing, so he doesn't hopefully get a shot on me. Success! Yay! Not a good decision, actually. But not as bad a decision as this Thunderbolt's making. But even this is actually a bit of a mistake. I shoot the Thunderbolt, and then I look down to see that he was being followed by a Tiger P. And I do not reload fast enough, since this thing is almost a 10-second reload, to get another shot into the Tiger P. And it would have actually been more valuable there to get a shot at the Tiger P. So a small mistake. Thunderbolt is now quite dead, though. So I guess it's okay. Followed up now by an Oni. He does try to angle. Kudos to him. Tries to angle to make this shot not work. Some mediums it might have worked out fine, but I know where the armor is weakest on the sides of the Oni. I'm able to put the shot in on the high shoulder there for the penetrating hit. So that's nice. Taking no damage. Gotten 2 good penetrating hits so far. And now I can see out of my screen, hey, I've been joined by a friend. It's a bottom tier heavy tank, the ARL-44. It actually surprisingly well-armored tank. Most people don't think of the French as having good armored heavy tanks, but that thing actually has a pretty solid upper glacis. And the turret's not terrible either. I mean, it's not super reliable, particularly when it's bottom tier, but look at the job done. And it does have a 90mm gun. So I see the Comet might be explosive here, so I pop forward to see if I can get a shot. But he pulls back. I decided to sit here for a moment and see if anyone else is foolish enough to poke out around this corner where I can hopefully slap them with a nice big alpha shell and duck away. But I'm keeping an eye on my money map so that if a heavy tank or something, like maybe that KV2, it looks like it's thinking about pushing out, I can try and get a shot into it. Daryl's actually using armor pretty well here against these medium tanks. And as a result, he's so far doing alright. He's built the survival thing. But oh, hey, look. That's a problem. That's an ET-15. Yeah, he has no problem whatsoever penetrating the ARL. Oh, look. KV2! That was... I don't know if I was robbed there or not. I put that shot in, I was aiming it as my hull, but it went high, and so instead of penetrating, it actually skipped off the top of his engine tank. So I'm not sure if that was robbed or if that was me aiming poorly. It might be a little from both columns, really. But really should have gone there before there was the base of his turret. But, oh well, I had to make a quick decision. Now, there's another KV2 back there, plus there's that AT-15. The AT-15 is going to be a real thorn, because here he comes. I'm shooting at his weak point. He's got a fairly significant weak point on the top of the tank. But the AT-15, like the rest of the AT series tanks, underwent a serious armor buff. Now I'm thinking about going after the KV2 here. This is only my one definite major mistake. Gives this AT an easy shot. And then I take a hit from our UDES. For the UDES, fortunately, he's still got the 90mm gun. So I am only taking a small amount, well, I won't say a tiny amount of damage, but a lot less damage than I would have otherwise. But yeah, that's how fast you could die on this corner. Now I'm alone again. There's an AT-15, and there's a KV2, and there's a Rudy. Oh my. So I really do say about this AT-15. I figure one of the few guns here that can do something to him. So there's the weak point, but you can see that was a premium round, and it hit, and it bounced off. AT-15s are very tough in the front. This guy's playing it smart. He is angling his tank just far enough to help increase his armor effectiveness and also increasing the effectiveness of the armor on his weak point there to make it harder to kill him. I do get a good shot in there on his weak point, and I also did a very good approach there. Literally minimal possible profile for shooting at him, which also means minimal profile for him shooting at me on this ridge line, but what the AT-15's done is very accurate. Now this Rudy, yeah, this really should not be using premium rounds on him. I would have preferred to save them for the AT, but it was a shot of opportunity, so I ended up burning the APCR premium round on the wrong tank. But hey, damage is damage. I'm looking at the situation, we're getting kind of clobbered here. There's the Ike Tiger. I really want a shot at him, but the AT-15 is still looking. I see him shoot. I say, okay, chance for a quick pop-up. Can't stay too long because he's about to reload, but I try and put a shot in. But once again, AT-15 armor is just too tough. So now I'm loading up a high explosive round, but that's when the Rudy pops up. He has come forward to proxy spot me from down here. Now he cannot hope to win a gun depression contest against me, but he doesn't need to. He just needs to keep me spotted so that the AT-15 and whatever else is back there will know I'm about to pop up, so that they can blast me in the face. I am definitely not interested. I load a standard round in case the Rudy or something else decides to try and push up, but the only thing I probably won't pen is the AT-15, and yeah, he's a little back there. Hi, Tiger P. Now I'm trying to do is just spot for the artillery. Please, artillery, shoot these fools, but I can't blame the AT. He's actually trying desperately to help out the T-29 that just died on our left and the Ike Panther 2. Simply put, there's just too many enemy targets and not enough of us fighting up here at this point. There's me, there's the Ike Panther 2, and there's a T-34-85M behind me who is in incredibly bad shape, and there are 7 enemy tanks in front of us. These are bad odds, so I'm going to wait till I go off, pull back, get off the radar, and I attempt to disengage cleanly, so that hopefully the Spectre of my tank will hold them off a little bit. This is spoiled by the fact that a Comet rushes the capture circle. So they know I'm leaving now, but I'm going to make sure this Comet pays for his impertinence with one nice big round into his butt. He goes down, but unfortunately TVU continues to be swamped. And while I could pull out here and try and put some shots into him, I'm really thinking about the fact that we're about to be rushed by a whole bunch of tanks down there, and I really want some distance. This tank, while not the best sniper, is more than good enough to kill almost anything that isn't the AT-15, who, yes, has just outflanked the Ike Panther 2. The Ike Panther 2 is really doomed. So now I'm looking at this, we have the artillery, we have myself, and we have a Tier 7 Chinese tank destroyer. And it looks like we're going to have 5 tanks attacking the shoreline. Now it looks like the first 2 are a low health Rudy and the enemy UDES, who's a very low health tank indeed. Amazingly, without communicating, the T-34 GFT and I each pick a different target and finish it off, with him killing the Tier 6 medium and me killing the Tier 8. But even as we're doing that, the T-34 will now see, here comes our nemesis, the AT. Now, my first shell is standard, but at this range, the sniping for weak points is useless. And most of the front of the AT-15 is immune to practically immune to my standard shells. So I load another premium round. But at this range, I can't even be sure I'll hit him. Alright, fine. I'm going to waste my expensive premium rounds at this range. I load high explosive. I only got 2 of these, but a little bit of damage is better than no damage, and, well, maybe it'll mobilize him with the artillery. Continue to spam him. My shot does not track him, but the T-34, blah blah, the Chinese tank, TDs, does. The AT decides this is getting a little bit too high, and he pulls back. I'm pretty sure that round from Lorraine also scored a hit on him. Now there's an enemy tank capturing the base, so I say to myself, you know what? I'm fighting the wrong vehicle here. The AT-15 is very, very slow. So is the Yak Tiger 88. Oh, that was the enemy artillery that the T-34 just found. Good work, lad. Good work. I'm going to work my way around here. Now, this is a good benefit for the team. One, yes, I get a quick moment where I'm trying to shot Tiger P here. I think I fired too late and he was out of sight, particularly since I don't get spotted. But by spotting him, I've warned the T-34 to GFT, that's quite the name, that he's got company coming, so he's able to set up to prepare to receive mortars, which makes taking out the Tiger P extremely easy. 3 enemy tanks left. 2 of them are super heavily armored tank destroyers, and 1 this ground camp. Well, there's the AT-15. Thank God for view range. Let's look at the premium. I now reload the premium. The first frame still bounces even though we're shot at his side. Yes, the AT-15 is a beast armor-wise. But all the rest, I've got the angle. Yeah, it's not a perfect side shot, but with APC reload, it's good enough. And so that's does go to zero. The guy who is literally the reason their team is pushing through so strongly finally falls. There's the Super Hellcat in the base. T-34 GFT decides, I got plenty of health, I'm going to get him. Kills him, and finds the Yag Tiger 88. I don't know what this Yag Tiger's doing. He's like hanging off of this cliff. So I'm going to try and put a couple rounds into his roof here, but apparently he's better covered from this angle than I think, because yeah, you see this round skips off the rock. The T-34 GFT is now not feeling so hot. He wasn't full health when he started that charge, so I began to counterattack. Really got to get in on this guy. Plan is either come around behind him to kill him from there, or if he does something stupid like cliff dive and lose most of his health, just sweep straight in and help the T-34 to kill him. Success. That was a very, very tense match, but it worked out. Hope you enjoyed it.